the other way around, which is fine. In fact, it's good that sometimes these things happen. Maybe it helps us to think afresh about things. So here we are gathered round Sir Ernest Shackleton's grave. He was an extraordinary man. I was just talking to Desmond, and one must remember that he was born in Ireland. There were many great Irish and explorers who came down to Antarctica. One of his dearest and most trusted colleagues was Tom Crean. And if you ever go to Ireland, or the southern part of Ireland, please go to the South Pole Inn, which was where Tom Crean retired to. It's a wonderful pub with lots of Antarctic memorabilia. It's a beautiful place. And you can enjoy Guinness. Sir Ernest Shackleton remembered more than anything else for his extraordinary leadership in rescuing all his men from the Endurance expedition. But he organized a third expedition which came to South Georgia, and the little boat, the Quest, came in just like our ship did on the 4th of January 1922. They'd been to Brazil before that, and on the leg of the journey coming over here, Shackleton became deeply reminiscent of his life, going over things and speaking to his dear shipmates about many things, but one of the things that came up often was the controversy and the fraught relationship with Scott. He'd had in all certainty, he had a small heart attack in Brazil. He came here, he went ashore, he loved and respected the people in South Georgia who were in the whaling industry very deeply. He wrote that they'd had a good time ashore, and I'm afraid I'll give you the exact quote in your voyage portfolio, but his last entry in his diary, when they returned to the ship, was, "I saw an evening star rise gem-like over the bay," which is full of Browning, a poet that he respected enormously. He then was feeling unwell, and he asked Hussey, who played the banjo, if he would play the banjo because it made him feel more peaceful, it helped him. And Hussey played Brahms's Lullaby. And shortly after that, he called for the doctor. He was feeling unwell, and he was given some blankets. They exchanged some different things. One of the things that the doctor said he had to give up some things, and the doctor said you should give up alcohol, and he said you're always asking me to give up things. And shortly after that, he had a massive heart attack and passed away, 47 years old. The body was then taken to Montevideo with Hussey. When he got there, his wife said no, he would rather be buried in South Georgia, so Hussey returned with the body. There was a little ceremony in the church that some of you might have visited, and he was finally laid to rest here. You notice that I didn't know that people are buried west to east. The boss is buried with his pointing towards south, towards Antarctica, the place that he loved so dearly. And just as a final footnote, Frank Wild, who then died in South Africa, there's a wonderful book called In the Quest of Frankie Wild, written by Angie Butler. She then found where he was buried, and the family gave Angie permission to disinter him, and he's now buried beside his beloved friend, the boss. So you can see both burial sites here, and our tradition is to raise our glasses to the boss, take a sip, and you pour some on the gravesite. Thank you very much.
Thank you.